We'll see the first, all the 5 questions or 7 questions based on the passage. And according to the passage, what is the crucial reason behind India's effective football? Underline the keywords crucial reason. Pumping Chenama. 100 100. I would say we should be happy. Where do you find this crucial reason behind? Go to the fag end of the passage. The last sentence talks about what? Crucial reason behind the effective football that India has been playing. So which one says that? What is the answer based on that? Third option, head coach Iger Stimacz's demand for longer national camps. Based on explicit information, easy to answer. Which of the following is true according to the passage? Chetri has bagged 11 or 7? 7, not 11. So this is not true. Have you guys read the passage? So what is the number they have mentioned? 11 or 7? 7. Not correct. The skipper points out that it is a result of some meticulous planning and rigorous hard work by the head coach. No, it is because of the longer national camps and meticulous planning and rigorous hard work by his boys, team members. So this is also wrong. I'm sorry, it is jumping. Chetri was mostly used from the bench in the last season with Bengaluru FC. This has been mentioned in the first part of the paragraph. Based on that, what is the answer? Only the third one, second option. This is also easy to answer. What is the major change Chetri has adapted in contrary to his gameplay? Initially, he was a particular situation, but later he had to change his style. Converting an attacking move into a goal with his clinical finishing. Same words have been used. Is it in the second paragraph? Please go to the second paragraph. Converting an attacking move into a goal with his clinical finishing. Same wording. So what is the answer? First option, you don't have to go beyond. Question number 4, what is the phrase, a fox in the box? This is a bit difficult. If you are a football player, you can answer, otherwise not easy to answer. Based on the context also not easy to answer. A player who is cunning by his mindset, no. A goal scorer who scores lots of goals inside the penalty area, that's what I said. Answer is the second option. Which of the following words fit in the sentence? Behind the goals, there is an intelligent footballing mind which knows that hunger and motivation cannot be, you can think of words like cannot be a barrier, cannot be a block, cannot be an hindrance, cannot be a hurdle, cannot be an impediment. Here can you use the word conversion? No. Clinical? No. Evolve? No. Transparent? Deterrent. I gave all the synonyms. Deterrent, block, hindrance, hurdle, same. Any of these words they may use. Which of the following is most similar in meaning the word imperative? Imperative means what? Important. Remember the word important, imperative, crucial, vital, synonyms. Based on that, it is not ruthless. Right? Already I have given the meanings. Ruthless means what? Without any mercy. Voluntary, trivial, not at all important, silly. Vital, optional, no. What is the answer here? Vital, crucial, imperative, important, all synonyms. Which are the following most opposite in meaning to the word adulation? It talks about the captain of the soccer team and appreciative note, admiration note. So adulation is positive or negative? Positive. They want the opposite. You have to look for a negative word. Adulation positive, applause positive. Concern, hold that one. Result, hold this one. Criticism, hold this one. Worship, positive. But here adulation opposite, you cannot use a negative word which is not related to the context. Based on that you cannot. Players usually either admired or criticized. Yes or no? Based on that, what is the answer? Fourth option, an easy one to answer. That's all about, you should get all the 7 correct. Who has got all the 7 correct? Anyone? 6, 1, very good, 2, wonderful. 6, you also. That's really good. 5 plus how many? 5 plus is highly appreciable. You are on that track. Now these questions are based on error location. All the 5 are easy. provided you read the sentence meticulously. The Union Health Minister said, underline the word said. Whenever you come across words like said, told, requested, ordered, warned, you have to think of asked, you have to think of indirect speech. And said goes with statements because the reporting verb is in, this is known as a reporting verb. It is in past. That means the tenses should go into a corresponding past tense. That you have to check. Minister must have said there is changes to what was. No problem here. There was an acute shortage, severe shortage of health personnel in rural areas who needed to be addressed urgently. Here we are talking about acute, the problem of acute shortage. Then will you say who or which? Don't, who is not the correct relative pronoun. We have to use which needed to be addressed urgently. Here address means to deal with, to tackle with. Question number, easy or difficult? That one, easy. The secretary and treasurer, please underline. Listen very carefully. I am doing value addition. Question answer no use. Underline is. Tell me why should we use is here? There is an important rule that goes with articles. What is it? When two nouns or two adjectives refer to the same person, before the second noun or second adjective, we should not use any article. Here we have the secretary and treasurer. Means we are talking about only one person. Had they mentioned the secretary and the treasurer, two persons. But here one person, then you use a singular verb. That you have to know for sure. The secretary and treasurer of the society is absconding and it has become difficult to find him. It has become difficult to find him. Any problem with this? Do you see any error? Please respond. Have you read this? The secretary and treasurer of the society is absconding and it has become difficult to find him. Nothing wrong with this. Answer is no error. How many of you have chosen no error? Good. No error whatsoever. He is absconding, because of that it has become difficult to catch him or find him. One is in present continuous, the other one is in present perfect. Based on the context you can use any tense, it doesn't matter. I hope audio there is no problem. Audio no problem. No book, this is an important question, put a star mark. A question like this you have to read, but first part itself you get the answer if you are alert. No book gives a description of human anatomy in so much detail as this one. This goes with comparative adjectives. There is one important rule. What is that rule? Here you have to know two terms. Please write two terms, all of you. Former, latter, not later. L-A-T-T-E-R, latter. Former, latter. Former has many meanings. Former vice president, that's a different meaning. Here former means, write the meaning, first in position. First in position. First in position. These two words refer to the position. First in position. Write the meaning of the word latter. Second in position. Please write second in position. Now what is the rule? The rule says when we compare two things or two persons, we have to separate the former from the latter. And based on that, here if you say no book, it includes this book also, then it does not make any sense. We have to separate the former, no book, and the latter, so much detail as this one. Any other book. How can you separate? By using one particular word. What is that word? No book or no other book. Write the word no other book. That makes all the difference. No other book gives a description of human anatomy in so much detail as this one. I hope you got it. It is based on common sense. If I say no student is good, but no student is better than this one, it is wrong. Why is it wrong? It includes this one also. How do I separate no other student? Then it is right. Question number 11. He did not pay the house rent, so the landlord did not allow him to enter the premises or premise or premises. What is the right word here? SES means the building and the surroundings. Wrong word form. Premise means assumption. Based on the premise you say something. Based on a particular assumption. That's a different meaning altogether. Question number 12. It is a great loss indeed. But now how far he is to be blamed for it? I'm not quite sure. Will you say how far he is to be blamed or he is to be blamed? So what is the word? He is to be blamed. It should be in passive voice. Passive voice, any sentence, the verb should be in past participle form. He is to be blamed. Third, who has got all the 5 correct? Error location. 4 correct? 3 correct? A lot. What is this close test about Article 370? In its 20-page affidavit, the center said that post here means after. Expectations does not go with the, you have to understand cancellation of, after cancellation of, that is the context. Counting not relevant. Hold the word dilution. Acceptance, you need a negative word. Activeness, all positive words. What is the word here? Dilution. You can use words like cancellation, repeal, abolition, any abrogation. All the words can be used. In its 20-page affidavit, the center said that post dilution of Article 370, which what? Which deprived Jammu and Kashmir of, remember I gave you the prepositional combination, underline the preposition of, deprived Jammu and Kashmir of its special privileges. Because of the dilution of this Article 370, what happened? Before the dilution, Jammu and Kashmir had special privileges. Because of the dilution of this, they lost the privileges. Means they did not have those privileges. For that, what is the expression? Deprived of. So what is the right word? First option. You cannot use occurs, applaud, chance, contextual awareness. No second thoughts, you know for sure deprived of something. Of what? Special privileges based on Article 370. Life has returned to normalcy in the region after, underline 3 decades. Based on that you need a preposition. Can you use under? Can you use above 3 decades? Can you use behind? Can you use below? So over 3 decades. For almost 3 decades, that's what it means. Easy one. What is the next one here? The case had not come up after a 5-judge bench refused to. Usually judges refer one case to another bench. So what is the word? Prefer? No. Alter? Not relevant. Progress? Not relevant. Refer the petitions to a larger bench. Refer the petitions or the case to a larger bench. Contextual awareness, one reading you should be able to answer. The last one, the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019 came into force and muted the state of Jammu and Kashmir. No. Assisted? No. Mentioned? No. Attracted? Have you followed the Article 370, what happened that time? So what was the net result? Bifurcated, divided. So what is the right word here? Bifurcated into Jammu and Kashmir and Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Everyone knows that.